What we have here is an Epson Perfection. I believe it's a Perfection 1250. To be completely honest, it is indeed a 1250. It is not the 1250U model, even though all the manuals I've been able to find are on the 1250U. It uses a flatbed. You can see there. And it has a maximum here of a letter size, both widthwise, thatwise. It cannot accept legal size paper, which is one of the sad things about these. But see the finish, I'm going to have to get that off, whatever that is. You might be able to see underneath this paper that it has a line scanner. Basically, that's what most scanners use. It's that little thing, that little whatchamajiggy. That little thingy that moves across the page and scans it in. 1200 by 2400 dpi. The maximum paper that you can actually fit in here is 8.5 by 11.7 inches, so about A4 size. It is a USB scanner. The maximum resolution actually of this thing is 9600 by 9600 dpi if you use the software interpolation. The actual hardware is 1200 by 2400 dpi. It has a 24-bit external color depth and 48-bit internal, which is nice. The grayscale depth is 16-bit internal, 8-bit external. Reliability, it has about 10,000 cycles on it, so. And the software that comes with it includes a photo impression, the smart panel, and the Twain scanning software, none of which I got. The only thing I got with this was a power supply, a USB cable, and, well, this. There are a few optional accessories you can get with it. You can get a 35mm slide adapter, and I think that's the only option. Those cheap bastards. It does support both Windows and Macintosh, and you can really see that it's quite empty. The only thing that is really in it, and in fact all the weight, nope, that's a lie, it is evenly distributed. Although, actually, no, this side is heavier. That's plastic, not glass. And we have our little paper shield thingy. Take a look that it's double colored. It is model G820A. That isn't really the greatest thing in the world. On the back, we actually have a lock here for locking up the power supply switch. The power supply input, if you so desire to do that, which is probably pretty useless. It takes a DC 15.2 volt input at 1.2 amps. There is an optional Kensington lock that this one does not have. I believe that is Apple Serial, although I am not certain. And of course it has USB there as well. I don't know what that is. I will have to look that up. And of course you can also pull the top door off if you pull it up like that. But of course that's probably not that useful. You want it actually in the scanner. Oh, I'm an idiot. It says it right on the front. Genius. See, we have our, that's a status indicator that also allows you to scan it into the computer. I could not get that to work with Windows XP. I did get it to work with Vista. With the fax and scan center. I don't know why it does that. That allows you to scan it straight to a printer. That allows you to email it. And that allows you to publish it to the web. I can't get any of these to work, and to be honest with you, I could care less because I'm not ever going to use any of those features. So now let me put it back over there where it belongs. Alright, so taking a look at this, you see a pretty good idea as to what this is. You have the start button and the indicator light right there. The photo print button, the email button, and the scan to the web, which opens up the Epson Photo Center. But that is actually a transparency unit connector, which is the TPU, which is optional. The DC inlet and the USB port. So there is no Apple Serial on this, and it's for a very good reason, because the iMacs that these things are supposed to work with do not have any of the Apple stuff. Alright, so now we're going to plug it in, and the brick is right here. That's basically what it looks like. It is an A130B. And please, no derogatory comments on the state of this bedroom's floor. I know exactly what it looks like. I don't need you to tell me. So let's plug it in somehow. Maybe you can see me doing this, maybe you can't. See, it comes on like that. And we're just going to do a basic scan of absolutely nothing. I don't even have to do anything, really. Oh, dear God. That'll have to be dealt with. We're going to just scan something in basic here. You can see it keeps it on all the time. The computer did anything. It did indeed. So now we're going to scan. It's doing some initialization stuff. Just going to let you guys see that. There are fingerprints on this thing. I'll have to deal with that too. But, alright. Okay. That is basically what it looks like. It's pretty dark, and you can't see the entire camera, but, whatever, right? Anyways, so let's put this on it. I'm gonna scan this in now. Being sure to line it up right. We'll just line it up like that because I could care less where I put it. It's gonna scan it anyways. Let's go ahead, push the button and scan it. Shut up. Focus, please. Camera constantly reseeks. You can see it definitely looks better when you have like the thing down on it, so. But it also does a little bit of running off, which will need to be adjusted by you on the computer. So we will take that out. That's actually rather helpful. But of course, legal paper won't be able to fit in this. That's one of the many downfalls. And that concludes my video. The Epson Perfection 1250. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. Hope to see you next time. Till then.